So the reason I have to be wearing this is because you see my silly little shoes? Technically the armor I'm wearing right now has on like big pants, like shoe pants like this. You know what I mean? And so it's not two separate items. So I can either have my character show as wearing pants or shoes, but not both. So I picked a skirt, and this is just like her generic shoes. Not ideal. Ooh, festive fishbone today. Love to see it. Between you and Happy Bear, I'm so tempted to play 14 again. Maybe you should. Maybe it's time. Promise myself I'd get a job first so I could afford it. That's so valid. And it's good motivation to look. Good motivation for the hunt. Definitely motivated me. Thank you for the applause, Red. Thank you very much. If you're unfamiliar with Final Fantasy XIV, it's the online Final Fantasy game. And it's very interesting and silly and goofy. Let's see kind of like where I'm at with it. So I'm on the level 39 main story quest. Factual Folklore. Having heard of your desire to earn Lord Drillamont's trust, Hostfort proposes that you do so by helping him serve the Knights of Whitebrim Front a decent meal. To that end, the cook asks you to bring him the meat of a mud puppy's tail so that he can prepare steaks. He furnishes you with a bottle of cider vinegar, explains that the locals believe it can be used to weaken the beasts, though Hostfort himself has his doubts. In any case, travel to Denifin Pass and attempt to use the vinegar to slay a mud puppy. So that's what we're up to. Second, because what is 11 also an online game? In my mind, it's like the one because I have never heard about that one. Yes, Lesbian Burrito, welcome in. Final Fantasy, isn't it? Absolutely. So we need to go over there. We got to this cool snowy area last time that I've been intrigued by. Called Coerthas. Let me slightly update the stream title now that I've seen where we are. Jade, you're doing messed up your back about a week ago. Put you out of commission. I'm so sorry to hear it. Doing better today. Oh, I hate to hear it. Yes, 11 was the first MMO. It's still going. I actually played a bit a few years ago. Oh, really? Is it, has it been localized here? And Spencer, I'm glad to hear it. Wait, we're killing a poor doggo? 0 out of 10 game. No, it's hopefully it's like a, you know, a scary being. You know what I mean? Don't trust enemy names. Exactly. Okay, so we're doing this quest. Let's find it. It's over there. Factual Folklore. Let's get into it. But yeah, I'm a warrior in this game. Level 43. Warrior is a tank class. And things are happening. But yeah, this area has been really cool to see so far. I've liked it. It's very different. It can be a little tricky to navigate sometimes, but like, look at that. That's so pretty. And with this, I'm still laughing at the polar bear joke. That was good. But yeah, I feel like for a really long time, I was so far above the required level for all of the quests. They would be like, level 23 quest, and I'd be like, level 35. But it's starting to catch up, which is why I assume now is a time that starting to do my dailies becomes important. But it's hard to find time, which is why I need to do them with my wife. What is that little guy? He's like my little pet. This is my little creature. He's a gubui. And isn't he cute? I previously had a cat, but I unlocked this one. Desert Leviathan, welcome in. Ahoy. 11 was released in North America in 2003. I remember because my college roommate and I did the midnight release party. That's so fun. We skipped all our classes to level the next day. Wow. I know nothing about it. It's crazy that it came out so long ago. Wives pog, literally. Having a wife is so pog. I have said this before in this stream, but I'll say it again. I recently got a new job, and there's a bunch of stuff I've been meaning to purchase, mostly necessities. And I'm waiting until I get paid for the first time to do that. Cause like mostly because of the validation of being like, ah, yes, I got my first paycheck. All is well. So I'm waiting until then to do a lot of stuff, but I feel like maybe my special treat should be that I buy this game. So that I can do my dailies with my wife. Okay. We're checking it out. We're in a cave. This is the mud puppy. It doesn't look much like a puppy to me. Oh my god, I also forgot that I like chaotically changed some of my hotbar stuff, which I think I'm not gonna like, but I don't really know why I did that. I just kind of felt like it, I guess. He's all up in my grill. Hard to see past you, dude. Oh my gosh, the mud puppy kind of strong. I think it's because it was like 1 a.m. and I was just feeling silly that I changed all this. Yeah, it's quite the enemy, I agree. It looks crazy. I'll name it Hugh. A good name. Good name choice for Mr. Mud Puppy. This is not ideal. I feel like I should really have my potions equipped. I might leave. I might leave and come back. I do have this ready. Thrill of Battle, that will help a little bit. Hard to avoid. It's hard when you're tank and you have to like really get in there. No, I feel like I should leave. I feel unprepared. Look at key items. Key items. Oh, is this something I have to use an item for? I'm out of here. We're regrouping. Freaking Hugh. Hugh is strong. And Riri, you only got 3 hours of sleep. I'm so sorry. That's the worst. I'm at peace with being an old man. Wow. Consider getting Final Fantasy 13, even though the game is super long. I'm really curious. Not that I'm curious about 13. I really like 13. Anyway, look at key items. Let's see. That's here. Yes. this. Use the vinegar. No wonder it's so strong. Okay. Right. This was not a great quest to leave off on because I think it's the first time I'm actually using a key item in a battle. So I was not mentally prepared. So we'll use that and we'll try again. The game says, all right, we can restart. We can give it another go. Oh, and I forgot I have this rage meter now, and that's why I'm like glowing. All right. I think I have to click use. Ah, but I was interrupted. Can't move. Okay, it's gonna be fine. There we go. Hugh, I'm getting you now. It's gonna be so over for you. Don't even think about it. You perish this day. All right, there we go. That makes sense. Mud puppy down. Now I return. Now I deliver. The 1 a.m. Naruto fanfic angst got to you, and I love to hear it. And that's wonderful news. I'm happy for you. Did the same thing my first time through here. Spent a couple hours grinding to get levels to get better gear until I could brute force the fight. Then I remembered the vinegar. Oh my god, I'm so glad to have you guys here so that I didn't have to do that. Every time I encounter a 2003 in conversation, the sleeper agent in me must say I was born then. Yeah, we basically just threw a Pokeball at it. Basically. Something I'm curious about is, you know, I've got this, rage meter that makes me glow all the time. I'm curious if I can disable it in any way. I assume I can't. But when it annoys me, I've just kind of like been using up my rage on things. Whoa, that was a cool move that I did. I'm glowing a little bit right now. I think like when my beast, there it is. Now I'm really glowy. Back to dealing with college stuff all week. Are you feeling excited? Are you officially going, cat girl? Change zones, change jobs, or use it on an enemy. Okay. I've mostly been using it on an enemy. But sometimes it's still, I guess because I still have a little bit left, so I'm still glowy. It's just kind of annoying when I'm running around and doing non-combat stuff. But I guess I could change jobs more regularly if I wanted to. Hi, Pandersoul, welcome in. Hugh is defeated. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Hope you've been good. House Durandere. In we go. So everybody in this area is French because it's full of elves. But I do have this shortcut that lets me change to something else really easily. So. Oh! This is a great outfit, isn't it? I guess I used up some of my gear. Recommended gear. Wow, that was quite the look that I was wearing. But I guess I can wear this if I don't want to glow. Volino. Heard a rumor that you were being too awesome for me today. You're telling me they're French elves? I'm telling you they are. I'm telling you. But Pedro, how have you been today? And Kako, you're excited about it? That's awesome. I'm so happy. Well, I'm glad that you had that information, Desert Leviathan, and that you experienced some of 11. That's so cool. It is a game I just don't know anything about. I should watch a video on it or something.
Wowzer.
Wowzer, indeed. Levies of Whitebrim. Oh, I feel like you're probably not actually the guy I need to talk to. I was like, oh yeah, perfect. This guy. No, not that guy. This guy, right. So we were acquiring that meat for this cook. This is what I get for not playing this game for like a week. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Actually it did work. I got what you needed. Mud puppy tail meat. A cross-section of meat sliced from the tail of a spotted mud puppy. The bone has not been removed. Oh, thank you for specifying. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. And your roads, this should only take a moment. Jay Kai! Thank you for the 35 streak! I appreciate you, and I hope you're doing so well today. Happy Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the week. 11 is very solo-friendly these days, if you ever want to check it out. But it's very old-school MMO in terms of design and can be an ordeal to navigate, even with a guide. Well, I'm glad it exists. Your French accent is awesome, thank you. I've practiced it on here. I have a silly French accent redeem, which has kind of forced me to practice. Let me go off and try to get this thing done. Hopefully I'll be joining another stream soon. Spencer, it was great meeting you. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Obi, you know how you said in the past we jokingly bullied you with redeems? I do. Sometimes you do that and it's pretty funny. If I sub, does that count as a French accent redeem? It can if you want to. 11 is also still $15 a month, which is crazy for a 20-year-old game. Well, I'm surprised. Yeah. Sending hugs to everyone who needs or wants. Have a great day / evening. Same to you. Sending hugs. Jake, we made it. So far, at least. It's been an all right week for the most part. I'll take the wins where I can get them. Me too. Me too. Well, it's great to see you. I'll just need to do this and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. So we're trying to bribe people with food. That's what's happening. Bribery. We ought at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Well, don't worry, I have a mud puppy steak for you. The rubbery texture of mud puppy meat will ensure your jaws grow exhausted before your belly grows full. So this is not an ideal meal. It's really not. There was an 8-hour stream I watched yesterday. 7.5 hours in, the streamer was caught up in the game and chat hadn't saved all stream. Someone redeemed his 50k channel point redeem that says restart from last save. That's crazy, Amethyst. Oh my god. Hadn't saved all stream? That is tragic. Rubber delicious. Ooh, that's fun, Cackerel. And Wizard 101 still looks 99% of content behind a $10 sub. Sheesh. I didn't know people still played that. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Halone's blessing upon you, my friends. Mud puppy meat or no, it is the most delicious food I have had in a fortnight. Glad I could feed you. Hope my bribery works, you hungry soldier. You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a stake, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Then take it. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. Happy to hear it. Okay, just one more steak has to be delivered. Probably someone upstairs. I love to jump on top of all their tables instead of just going around. Basically chewing gum, ew! At least it fills their bellies, I suppose. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. Unless I bribe you. Hey, Mento! Welcome back. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate the House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Okay, they took my stakes. What happens next? I guess maybe I go talk to the chef again? I'm a chef. See what he's got to say. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Forgot I had to run an errand. I hope your errand went well. Steak? Bet. That is what they all say. But I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgians at the infirmary. So rarely do they get to take their meals here at all. Meals here at all. Mind taking this steak to Sanota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients, she's neglected to attend to her own. Sure, that's a nice thing to do. Where to find? Off to the infirmary. Was it far? Oh, it's near, but it's locked. Some kind of lock on it. Riri, this is so silly. Why is it errand when you're running? Shouldn't it be air run? Riri, I love that you say that and then you call yourself a terrible Pokemon trainer and then you run away. Oh, I remember, I think the infirmary is upstairs over here. No, I'm wrong. That's boxes. That's boxes. This is giving infirmary. Factual Folklore, what do I need to do first for you? Why are you locked? What is wrong? I had to drive an drive or something. Something like that, something like that. Huh. I wonder where I figure out what's going on with this quest. I think that was the infirmary. Maybe it's down here. This area is giving like prison. Not infirmary. Bye, Isaac. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. It was very nice to see you. I guess I'll look it up. Factual Folklore. At least we get to listen to this very dramatic music. side and go north past the fire pit. Go north up the stairs into the building. To the right. As soon as you enter, turn right and go up the stairs. At the top. I'm trying to talk to Sadota. Oh, she might be up more stairs. Ay. Oh yeah, here's these guys. I forgot they followed me here. These silly little guys. Somebody's talking to them, but I've spoken to them before. There she is. Factual Folklore. Cannot complete this quest until the following conditions are met. All classes and jobs, excluding limited jobs, are level 39. Oh, it's because I'm summoner right now. Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what could be happening? Actually, oh, here's Warrior. I was like, is Warrior even on my little hotbar? Good news, it is. Sonata. Beg your pardon, madam, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. Oh, but what if I give you some steak? What if I did that? Proper church music, it really is. And Moon, thanks for letting us know you're still here. Stella Luna was born. I think I forgot to tell you. That's a beautiful name. Stella Luna. Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. As you should. Ooh, and I got something in return. I can either have some raptor stew or some knight's bread. I'll take some raptor stew. Kind of random, but sure. Best inventions. I don't talk to you guys anymore. Ah, no, we talked to Sid. Sid, what's up? We haven't talked to him much since we acquired him. Oh, right, I need everyone to know this. So my friend was playing on their elf alt when they were doing their adventure plate. We found out that elves can give steppies? What do you mean? I need more detail. Sid would like to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. Might I have a word with you, B? It concerns the chirurgions. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So, I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. Sid from Ice Age! Not Sid from Ice Age. That actually makes me think of Cat's Eye. Let's see. What's an alembic, anyway? Alembic. An alchemical still consisting of two vessels connected by a tube used for distillation of liquids. Huh. Wouldn't have known that. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites, though commonly used to reproduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures. There is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. Must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. Somehow he knows! So Sid here, he's a really good mechanic, engineer, maker of things, but he lost all of his memories, which is pretty tragic and unfortunate. So we're trying to help him get them back. We are attempting, and we've brought him along with us on our journey. You angle the camera, pause during their dancing mode. They look like they're giving you steppies. That's really silly. I'm glad you discovered that. Okay, I gotta go kill some ice sprites. All right, let's go through here. Now it's night. His memories may be gone, but his fabulous feathered hairstyle is eternal. You bet it is. He is a stylish fellow. His hair was just like that. He was just like, oh yeah, I've always styled it like this. I see one up there. I'm coming for you, Ice Sprite. You die today. It's too bad it wasn't, you know, it wasn't bothering anybody, but I'm here to kill it nonetheless. Get wrecked. All right, nice. 1 down, 3 to go. See a couple more over there. Thanks, Red. We got this. Also, just so you know, we do have an ad break starting in a few minutes. We run 3 minutes of ads every hour just to keep the pre-roll ads off. Because we hate pre-rolls. Oh, I see there's also a chinchilla fighting me. Hate to see that. Quite rude. But yeah, thank you for sitting through the ads if you do. I appreciate you. Well, I should take this guy out now. Sorry, chinchilla, it didn't have to be like this, chinchilla. It didn't have to be like this. Okay. One more Ice Sprite. Frost Rare, oh my god, 69% sanity, I see. Very nice. Yeah, if you're not too tired, you should play some Final Fantasy! Have you played it all in the past, like, week? Riri? Also, Mur, 17% save today, oh my goodness! That is not ideal. We do not love to see it. Okay, well, I killed the Ice Sprites, so that's something. That's very low. It really is. Oh my god, and Red, you're also 17%. Twinning, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. Did weekly stuff on like Sunday, but weeklies reset every Tuesday. So, gotta do this week. I'll get back in there. Oh, the sun's coming out and it's pretty. Okay, well, let's get on my chocobo. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta go see Mr. Sid again. I guess I should go this way. Mr. Sid. The sky is so pretty. Okay. Chocobo, I can get off you now, I guess. I suppose. Think we were up here. Let's go see. Yeah, I love my chocobo. Have you obtained the cause? If so, please show me. Ice Spirit Core. So cold. These cores are said to freeze the very air around them. making them perfect for cooling drinks on an especially hot day. Ah, ice, essentially. Didn't know you had to kill ice spirits to get ice. Sonota, what an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? Never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Oh, he's wary of us. Oh, this guy! Oh, we hate this guy. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an end, as yet unknown. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. This freaking guy, he's just here to spread false narratives about us. I hate him. Shaking my head. Why does that man detest us so? It's all because we interrupted Lord Frankel's trial. Frankel. Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Yeah, he sucks. So he's just gonna keep spreading lies about us and everywhere listens. Zutalo! Hello, Pajamagram. Nice to see you. And what an ad I had! Red, are you back from ads? And what ad did you have? I'm very curious. I'm busy, like, glowing and looking crazy right now. Really, I can't take on another type. I just have to glow like this eternally, I guess. It's okay. Influencing Inquisitors. Sid is concerned about Inquisitor Guillaume. Before we can persuade Lord Drillemont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Coerthas. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of White Brim Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Yeah, Alfie seems like he'd be good at coming up with strategies. Like a good conspirator. For some reason, Twitch really wants me to go to Applebee's this week and get all-you-can-eat apps. That is really funny. Twitch just thinks that's the move. I think that's what you gotta do, Jake. Are you tempted at all? In fact, it's funny. First, a horror movie coming out tomorrow. Car insurance second. Oh, and Viagra third. I've also gotten some Viagra ads on here, and I'm always like, for me? Do I need this ad? Are you sure? Joello. Oh my, he looks so sickly. Hey, I heard that. I heard that. I can't turn around and look. Nope, that was just my kabooey. But I hear you. Inquisitor Guillaume. Yes, of course, I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to White Brim Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness pitch as black. Black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed where I've lain, recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, madame. I hope to one day repay his kindness. I don't trust that at all. Maybe he knocked you out. I heard that. Wah! I heard it. It's like it's being whispered in my ear. There you are. Oh, look. It's wee. You're looking really good, by the way. Looking really good. About to slice me with a knife. I see you did indeed change to a Lala, and I'm happy to see it. Good choice. My only request is I wish I could see your eyes more because they're so pretty. Jake, you do have one close to you? Maybe you need to go to Applebee's. I don't know. The heads are small compared to their body. I guess that's not something I really noticed. But this little guy is a Lalafell, which is a different kind of class than mine. The elves, I would bet, is what you mean. The elves have kind of small heads. Anyway, Coochie, thank you for saying hi. You look great. You look awesome. When in doubt, chug coffee. I'm downing a mocha to function today. I do feel like I need to pat you, I'll be honest. Oh, my ear is such a little cat. Is pat what it could be? No. I need to learn all the emote commands. Emote. Oh! Oh! Never mind! Get out of here! You said no head pats. Pet! I gotta whip that out all the time. The elves, yes. The elves are very tall. They have interesting proportions. Off they go. Got some more people to confer with. Here's Patrick. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep. So great his devotion. Blessed we are to have such a goodly, righteous man protect us. People trust this man way too much. It's ridiculous. Ooh, caramel ice latte does sound freaking delicious. I could go for that right now, actually. Do I care that it's 7 p.m.? I guess I care a little. I do have work tomorrow. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. We have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay, I'll see you later. Wish I had more local shops near me. Love a cozy local coffee shop. Me too. It really depends on where you live, you know, finding a good coffee shop. I live in a really good area for it, for local coffee shops, but I've also lived in areas that have none. So. Yes, the car does look like that. There are a bunch of different mounts, and some of them are cars. My chocobo, which you saw, the giant bird, is one of them. I live in the best area for local coffee shops because you're in Washington, right, clone? That makes sense. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Allone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Ah, I see. So that's why people trust this guy so much. They're like, he's basically our god. Well, we'll see what Alfie has to say about that. Alfie, what do you have to say about that, huh? Shiver. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. Wow, I didn't know anybody got cold here. Clearly, Alfie's not a hoe, because a hoe doesn't get cold. Near Seattle, I hear that the coffee shops in Seattle are the best. They do say that. Big coffee place. Sometimes the Elysian proportions look a little strange, but when everyone is nice to me in the story, I start blushing like a schoolgirl with a first crush. Some of them are hotties, so you're so right for that. You need to use that emote here more often for Laura, because the ref pic was Edelgard sipping tea. Such a good reference. And that is a really good emote, Riri. You should use it all the time. I would love that. Silly Alfie should have brought a coat. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind, as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with the irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? Should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, B. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. Alright, we're conferring, we're thinking. Good luck with getting dinner, Mento! Let's go tasking! Oh, I realized I still have my pinned task message too. I will delete that, but remember, you can keep tasking if you'd like to keep tasking. Okay, Alfie, have you thought about it? By the Lights of Ishgard. Alphino appears to be deep in thought. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes. But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Joallo is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. That does sound really suspicious. Do you think maybe he's got a demon in that hole? A demon in a hole. A demon in a hole. La dee dee da dee da, demon in a hole. Chasm, specifically. Oh, okay, music. There. I think we're talking about that chasm down there. The music is making this really serious. Things are happening. What you been doing down there, sir? I wonder if I should hop down. Time to find out. Yippee! Oh, yeah, this seems right. It's just his beer fridge. No need to worry. Certainly nothing sinister. Oh, of course not. Couldn't possibly be sinister. Well, time for me to stand and let my health rebuild for a moment since I jumped all the way down here. Luckily that doesn't take too long, but clearly something's going on with this snow mound. Wonder what it could be. Who's to say? All right, let's check it out. Nothing sinister. Oh, the air begins to crackle with an ethereal energy. The enemy is about. Oh my, plasminids. I will not stand for this. They're attacking me a lot. It's pretty rude. Okay, well that one's dead. Like, dude, calm down. Lucky you didn't land in the purple circle when you had 1 HP. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad, wouldn't it? Good thing I didn't do that. Oh, this looks like a dead dragon or something. I'm just noticing. Oh, and there's a corpse of the Inquisitor. Oh, this is tea. This is serious. Well, nothing suspicious going on at all. Everything's perfectly fine. This song is pretty. Now I need to get back up there. Hopefully I could just run up this mountain. This music reminds me a little bit of like an Undertale. Yes, Giru! Getting your knitting done. I love to hear it. I hope it helped you relax and removed some of your PC stress, at least for now. It is Undertale coded right. Okay, looks like we can go this way. Alfie, I have something to tell you about. It's pretty serious. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Ah, here's this. Bloody encyclical. This scroll contains what appears to be an official papal appointment to the position of Inquisitor. Oh. And it's bloody. All right, you did walk. I was walking, but it did help me relax. Okay, I'm happy to hear it. Tonight, we're doing main story. We are here in Coerthas, and we're trying to figure out what's going on with this Inquisitor. Oh my gosh, hi, Pure Arcadia, welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a shout out. You guys were doing some marbles. I hope the marbling went well. I'm curious if you were doing anything else. My name is B, also known as Honey Garlic Fishbones. If we haven't met before, I'm a queer variety streamer. I'm gay married, and I'm new to Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm currently in this area known as Coerthas. That is pretty and snowy, and we're rooting out some evil in the local government here. That's what we're doing. But my people, please go check out Pure Arcadia. Wonderful fellow streamer. Highly recommend. Like similar games to me, so you would definitely enjoy your time over there. You're just finishing up the Walking Dead Telltale series. How did you like it? I don't know if I played all of those games, but I played some of them for sure. And welcome in, TechnoCon. Welcome, welcome. And Buddha. Thank you guys for coming in with the raid. Raiders, if you need to raid and run, no worries. Please take care of yourselves. But if you want to stick around, I'm happy to have you here. We did some co-working earlier. I do co-working a couple of times a week, and that's always really nice and really chill. And now we're here. Now we're Final Fantasying. I've been playing this game since February, but it's really long. I'd say over halfway done with the first expansion, which is pretty cool, so I'm making progress. It was definitely a journey. Some moments I enjoyed. First game is absolutely the best one. And that's probably the one I played. I feel like maybe I played that one and like maybe the Clementine one, if there's one specifically about them. And yes, don't worry, I knew. Usually in her ASMR streams. Cute. That's cool. I didn't know that you did ASMR streams. Intriguing. I've stumbled upon other ASMR streamers, but not many. Oh yeah, that's very cool. Clementine is in all of them. Okay, I wondered if like her name is in one of the titles specifically. Tried to know. And welcome in, Jeff. I do. It's a very cozy community, and we love that. Oh, all about the vibes here as well. Very important. But yes, we're rooting out some evil in the government here. We just found a dead Inquisitor, which is concerning. Given the contents of this scroll, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume. Newly come to Coerthas and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, It would have been a simple thing to assume his identity. For even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Dun dun dun! Here's my character. Dewey. I'm a cat girl. And this game has been out for a long time and is one of the 2 online Final Fantasy games, if you're not familiar with it. Alright, let's see. The next quest is Blood for Blood. Alphino is determined to discover Inquisitor Guillaume's true identity. I love doing voices with this game. It's very fun. Jeff, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There's an amazing anime called Grendarie. I haven't heard of it on Tubi. I'm curious what it's about, but I'm glad you've been liking it. I am mostly a game player, less of a show watcher, but I do sometimes watch shows, and I'm always curious to hear about good ones. Also, nice, Mento! Congrats on getting your task done. We do have the super sweet bot here, so if you ever want a task, you're able to, whether I'm co-working or not. Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim. Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Joliot with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Hero, good luck with your dinner making. All right. So we have to enlist the help of a knight. Get him in on our cause. Oh, right, this guy. I didn't even realize this guy was a knight. He seems very devout, though, so see how this goes. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Maybe you should take a look at this. The Inquisitor is an impostor? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that it is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Brunilla, perhaps. She was at the Eastern Gate that night. She helped the Inquisitor carry me here, but I will never speak against the man who saved my life. We'll see. Kiddo wanted a corn dog, so Kiddo got a corn dog. I hope Kiddo is happy. I'm happy to hear it. Growing up, I never liked corn dogs. I was not a fan. Brunilla. You? I do not believe I know you, madame. Pray, move along and trouble me no more. She says, get out of here. Hey, look at this thing that I found. What do you think of it? Kiru. I'm glad you love corn dogs. I respect that. To each their own. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all. Okay. She seems a little unwilling to talk to me. Oh. Maybe she's a little too defensive. I need to doubt. Doubt. Take the breading off the dog and just eat them separately. I feel like I might have done the same thing as a kid, but now I just don't have them at all. You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Joliot gave chase, I followed him close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. The breading is the best part, I'll admit. Breading is kind of good. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I never told another. He said if I kept his confidence, Sir Joliot and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to these terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sir Joliot to the infirmary, and on his first night in White Brimfront, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded a hero. Dang, she's known all this time! That's tea. I understand why she didn't tell anybody, but this must have been hard to bear. Glad we showed up and just knew. Soon after the accusations, countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillemont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, so I did nothing, until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of White Brimfront, so I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Alienart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. That is the entire truth, I swear. Halone, forgive me for not acting sooner. Thanks, Red. I'm just having fun. Not me reading breading wrong. Mento, I fear I did that first too, but we won't worry about that. We won't worry about that. All right, we're off to have a conversation. A conversation is to be had with Garuda. That too is crazy. Is crazy. All right, the question is, where the heck do I find this guy? I'm feeling like it's maybe around the back here. I don't know. We looking, we searching. Oh, the intense music. Oh, I see. Here on a snow mound. Shiny, shiny. Something is happening. We gotta check it out. Thanks, Red. I'm so glad you're enjoying your time here. Me too. Suspicious box. We searched. What was that doing there? Oh, maybe that had the rosaries in it that she was mentioning. Cool. We got some proof. We love to see it. I think I'm gonna go back and see Alphano again in the city. Red, what have you been playing lately? Have you been doing any gaming? Oh, I need to talk to someone who is up. Oh, maybe I'm gonna go talk to the guy who doesn't trust me anymore. Probably. Oh, you know, that guy who doesn't trust me, yeah. Glamours are interesting. Glamours are, if you don't know what glamours are in this game, they're when you, like, masquerade one piece of clothing to look like a different piece of clothing. It's interesting how they, like, pair to stuff. I'm still sort of figuring out that system, but anyway. Drillemont, he doesn't trust us anymore. I've been playing Pokemon, completing my Pokedex in Scarlet and ZA. That's nice. Haven't been on ACNH in ages. Me neither. I've taken kind of a break from it, which I think is good. They need to give us another Animal Crossing game. I'm ready for it. Hopefully next year we'll get one. But I'm glad you've been having fun with Pokemon. Completing the Pokedex, a nice long challenge. Why do you persist on this folly? I will not grant you access to this Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. That's where, so there's a ship that we need to get for our guy, Sid, to transport us to where we need to go. And it's in this area that this guy doesn't want to let us in. Here, look at this evidence, sir. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Hopefully that's how I say that. Fury, take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, B. And for that, I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost. But first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Can do, sir! Oh my gosh. I can get some pretty fancy shoes. I think I'll take these, because they're shorter. Yeah. Thanks, brah. Da, da, da. They do. I think KC Niche has become stale for me. It's all the same. Need a new game soon. Yeah, Final Fantasy is really cool. It has a really long free trial, so I recommend checking it out. But good to be experimenting since you're feeling a little tired of it. There's so many games out there to play. So many opportunities. But it's fun to go revisit Animal Crossing sometimes. I feel like I'll be inspired to make another island at some point, and that'll probably be what gets me back in. The Heretic Among Us. Lord Drillamont requires your assistance in bringing the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume to justice. Can do. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another soul who he has branded a heretic. Diarrhea ASMR, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Love your name. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Holy moly, that username. Yep. Let me your strength be. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Just in time. Yes, Mur, that's really funny. Just for IBD Day. What a name indeed. All right, the Heretic, the Wolf Among Us? No. More like the Heretic Among Us. Oh my gosh, it looks like I've got to go do a thing. Looks like serious stuff is going to be happening. Perhaps another dungeon. I'm freaking ready. I should get on my chocobo. Yesterday was IBD Day, so good timing. Dum, 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 dum. I'm really in the mood for a caffeinated beverage, but I had one earlier. So I'm banned. Banning myself. I can have one tomorrow. Trekking through the snow on our way to a dungeon. My chocobo feels pretty slow here, I'll be honest. I think in certain areas now I've unlocked, like, my mount speed has been upped, but not in this area. Oh, awkward. Something saw me, methinks. Guy, I'm busy. Oh, I see something's going on here. I gotta deal with this guy first, apparently. Excuse me. Baratine Croc. Whoa, he looks crazy. I will not be standing for this. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo. Okay, nice. He dead. Easy. Love a little caffeine when I'm playing 14 late at night. It's truly my sweaty gamer time. But it's just perfect. It just feels right. Use cousin coming for revenge. Yeah, that was Lou. You'll usually unlock one mount speed increase when you finish the story in an area. Then there's another one you unlock with the scroll that has various ways of obtaining. Depending on the zone. Interesting, okay. But yeah, it's interesting that it's like zone-based. The mount speed increases. They do make a difference. Hate these horrifying split skull crocodiles. They reused their model from FF12, but they should have left them there. They do look crazy. I wish that I had played all of the Final Fantasy games so that I understood like every reference that this game has. I haven't played too many. If you're new here, I haven't played any on stream. Well, I've played some of 16 on stream, actually. That's a lie. I played 15 when it came out. I played 7 Remake Part 1. And that might be it. That might be it. Oh, and I've played some of 13, but I always really struggled with it. But I love it. It's important to me. But it's hard. Haven't played any besides this one. I know, Giru, and so I'm so excited for you to get to some of them. Though I know you have more games to get through first. Busy. 12 is fun. Has Fran and Balthier. The ultimate bisexual awakening power couple. Iconic. Okay, I like to hear it. Get another corn dog for kiddo. Yes. Let's keep that kiddo fed. Too many. Need to quit my job to just game. Me too. Let's both do it, Giru. Here we have a house during their night. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Drillemont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Yes, I am. Hopefully. Moth immediately here to say yes. Well, yes. Here's Guillaume. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Alone's halls. Only the wicked will. Concerned Expeditioner says, but why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Alone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. Conflict. Need a bountiful windfall before that can happen. Wishing everyone in the chat a bountiful windfall soon, swiftly, ASAP. The music. My Lord Drillemont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaume and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Oh, he's laughing. Grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that to which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillemont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lie. Love how he whipped out his book. But I know you will not hear me. Defeated by dogma as you are, if you desire retribution, Lord Drillimont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. Battle! Just like hi. I love when they say kid and kid, me too. Yeah, let me use my silly French accent on the elves. Hashtag hire me. Oh, he's calling us ignorant swine. SMH. I won't stand for it. I won't stand for it. Oh, it looks like he's calling in some worm hounds. Kind of weird of him. Kind of weird behavior, sir. Leave my friends alone. Man, I somehow ran the wrong direction in that interaction. I don't know what happened to me there. Oh, the worm hounds are everywhere. Ah! Get them out of here. Let's see. I'm focusing on them first. Oh, the knight! I think the knight could have fallen. Oh, one of them did. Sorry, knight. I swear to God. I can never get through a battle without somebody dying. It's the worst. Alright, back to the Inquisitor. Back to this freaking guy. Attack me. Choose me. Okay, he's calling his brothers. Oh, he became this thing! Oh God! This is not ideal. Stand your ground. 'Tis but an illusion, says my buddy. I'll believe him. He's probably right. Let me back it up a little bit. Let me just a little bit. Yum, you secretly looked like this the whole time? That's crazy. Uh-oh, he called in a wyvern. I don't want to see that. Uh-uh. God. I like that Drillimont's name is Drillimont the Honest. Has never told a lie. Couldn't possibly. Alright, I really gotta kill this wyvern. We're locking in. Oh good, I think some of the NPCs are curing me. I like to see that. Thank you, NPCs. Unfortunately, there's another freaking worm hound. Uh-oh, they're hurting him. They're hurting Drillimont. Hurt me. Oh, good. He got healed by someone. Thank you. Okay. We're back to business. You're pressing the wrong button. There we go. Yippee. Clone. Wyvern. I hardly know Vern. That is really silly. Oh my god, his glamours were dispelled. So I feel like that was his true form. My glamours dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, or they will be your last. Me and my sandals. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that, I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Alright, die already! Let's go! But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the Stone Vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White Brimfront shall fall. Ugh. Ha! He died. Defiant to the last, leave the bodies for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Spit on his corpse! B. I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. I really shouldn't have, you know? Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you to our midst. It is past time that you are reunited with your airship. Yeah, you freaking bet! But it is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray, visit me at White Brimfront and bring your associates. Great. Yep. I can do that, I guess. Please respect his dying essay first. I will not be respecting his dying essay. That's none of my business. Oh god, and now I'm being attacked. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This is none of my beeswax. I'll see y'all later. Bum, bum, bum. I'd like to get on my chocobo, but I gotta get out of range of all these dudes. I can't wait to see this airship. I hope we see it. I'd like to check it out. And mostly, like, you know, all of this elf stuff was interesting, but I felt like we got to something really meaty and juicy and delicious with Sid and Alfie and like us going off to do something grand. Like, I don't even know exactly what we're off to go do with this airship. We just are getting the airship. I just had to dodge a child running through the house panting, "Corn dog!" That's adorable. Glad you lived to tell the tale. All right, here's Alfie. Where have you been, Bee? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. He says, no rest. Back to business. Arctic. In pursuit of the past. Alphino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil. Girl, me too. We have waited. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Villamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Classic Arctic, running through the house, yelling about corn dogs. Seen it many times. Beep, 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 beep. All right, up we go. Mr. Drillamont, sir, are you up here? Where can I find you? There you are. At long last. As far as I'm concerned, every one of you are my aunts except for B and Laura. Yes, we're the parents. We're the parents. Oh, the triumphant music. That's how we know we did it good. Oh, Garuda, thanks for redeeming my southern accent. Yeah. French elves, more like southern elves. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now I was a fool to dismiss your claims at hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. I'm Sandy, fresh from the bayou. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Ooh, he's shady. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, yes, of course. It's the very least I can do given all that you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. Oh, really? You speak of the Dravonians and how they hold the ruin now. He says, yup. In part, yeah. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity, so they got it. What did you, Article, what did you get Reaver for Mother's Day? Far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody while the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. That's too bad. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravonian foothold in Coerthas, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we've pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out. I can't say whether the situation will change or when, or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillamon, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. Wow! Alfie's like, I don't even want your help. I got her all the fish I caught on a voyage. What a kind son you are. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I'll inform Sir Nathalane of your impending visit. May Alone guide you, Scions. Thanks for all your help, sir. Thanks a lot. Not. I'm freaking out of here. Where are we off to now? In pursuit of the past. All right, we're going this way. Looks like we're maybe going to an area we have not previously been, which is exciting. Something to look forward to. Sounded more on the Texan side this time around. I guess I'm feeling a little wacky, a little wild, a little crazy. Da-da. Okay. And off we go. See you later, White Brim. Toodaloo. None of my beeswax. Yeehaw! Excuse me, dragonflies. This ain't about you. This is not about you. I'm here to talk to this guy, actually. Well, it seems I've been roped into killing some dragonflies. Shaking my head. That's on them for attacking me. Is it just that one? Am I good now? I don't know. I think this guy might want to fight me too. He's just kind of over here. Sips. Also, I'm not Southern anymore. I'm sorry to tell you. Back to normal. Anyway, I guess I'm fighting this guy, Seps. We'll see how it goes. He's kind of strong. I don't know if I like this for me. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Better get some sleep. It's been a pleasure to be here. Of course, thank you, Red, for being here. I had a great time. I hope you sleep so well. Have a great day tomorrow, and we'll see you around. If I go continuing to try and kill this guy. This is probably good for my leveling anyway, I suppose. Beatawee going through it. This is a tough battle. I don't know if it's gonna be me or him. Hey, Frostrea, I hope you're doing well this evening. Oh my god, there's also a dragonfly attacking me. I didn't even notice it, bruh. What the heck? I feel like I gotta kill the dragonfly first. Zia, come help me! It just happens to be a person standing near me. Person! They're looking. I wonder if they're gonna provide me with aid in this annoying battle. Oh, I think they are! Let's go. The help of a stranger! Let's see if we can do it together. It seems like they're not moving the needle too much with me on this fight. What I really need is to consume like a potion. I wonder if I have any. Oh, I do. Use. Mama needs some potions. Mama's hurting. Wow, I rarely do the battle theme get to this part. I feel like I should type to them. I thanked them. Thank you, Zia. All right, let's talk to this guy. Nothing lane. Are you soloing a feat? It's a Lala. Yes. A summoner Lala. They helped me. I didn't mean to, but it wasn't. It was saying I was in battle with someone. So I was like, well, I'll just deal with this fate then. Hail be, Lord Drillemont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Oh, okay, we can just go in. Okay. Whoa! Stone Vigil entrance. Ooh la la. It looks like this is a dungeon. Perhaps the Stone Vigil? One of the 4 watchtowers built along the Sea of Clouds. Oh, exciting. Level 41. Okay, well, an ad break is going on right now, so I think I'm actually going to disappear for 1 second and drink some water and say a quick hi to Laura. But when I come back, let's do this dungeon. BRB. Hello. I have returned. Let's go. Ascender, welcome in if you're still here. Sorry, I happened to be on break real quick while you popped in. but you are level 45 and in the endless loop of questing. How or when will it end? The answer is like never, probably. Am I right? I feel like it's eternal. Probs. All right. Well, it's time to do this thing. And yes, stickers. I have some cute little emote stickers on top of my BRB screen that you may have seen. Well, let's join this. Oh, I gotta click it. Join. We're queuing. But yeah, let's read what it says about it. One of the 4 watchtowers built along the Sea of Clouds by the city-state of Ishgard, the Stone Vigil was overrun and occupied by the Dravanian horde not long after the calamity. The following years have seen the Knights of House Durandare make several attempts at reclaiming the fortress, but to no avail. What could it be that thwarts their every effort? Time to find out. Dun dun dun. But hopefully we are queuing. Hopefully the queuing is happening. Duty status. There we go. Well, now we wait. We're forming a party. Should I have left this during the ad break? Maybe. But then we might not have been ready quite on time, so. Pandersoul! Thank you so much for resubscribing! What the heck? I really appreciate you. Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. What can it be? A sub! I love to write subs on my sub board. Riru. Yes. The healer queue. Hey, we found one. We did find one. Okay, I won't write it right now because of this, but I shall after. But thank you, Pandersoul. Incredibly kind. Okay, I'm going into a dungeon for the first time. The Stone Vigil of Coerthas. So, Riri, what makes this place so awful to be healer in? I'm curious. I'm nervous to be tank, but here we are. Oh, looks kind of quasi in here. Okay, nice. Lived. Survived. The Stone Vigil, yes! Just dramatic because I love the snow. It's pretty, right? Oh. I'm trying to attack. Yes, the Stone Vigil is happening! Kuchi, if only you had seen a moment sooner, you could have joined. But it's okay, it's okay. Don't worry. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. SMH at myself. But the others have been good so far. This is the worst! I'm glad you don't hate this place. Always use AoEs. Yes, yes, don't worry. I do know this, Riri. I just always forget when I first get in. I'm still practicing. But I remember the rule of thumb. If there's like 3, you should always use an AoE. I like the Stone Vigil as a Dragoon main because it was the first dungeon where I had an actual AoE attack. Oh, wow, finally. Yeah, I have heard that. That I should feel lucky to have some AoE attacks at this level. Also, all the dragons to fight, I guess. I feel like it's going mostly all right so far. Generally. Yep, first run. It's happening now. Chudo Yudo is a crazy name. Chudo Yudo, everybody. He's up in here. Let's freaking go. Bum 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 bum. He does damage to me, which is a little concerning. But my healer's doing a good job. Thank you, healer. Get back here, Chudo Yudo. Don't leave. Just like saying his name. I gotta get a little closer. Come here, come here. Bum, 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 bum. Making good progress. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, I'm with someone whose name is Xehanort. Let's go. I really liked the last dungeon that I did. The like spooky manor one. I thought that was super duper fun. And I liked the boss lady too. She was scary and hot. She was kind of scary and hot. So I think that one's gonna be hard to top. I'll have to remember its name. I think I've only done it the one time. Okay. All good. There's some, oh, here's a treasure coffer. Yum delish. Okay. Continuing on. Guys, I don't know where we need to go. Are we going this way? I always kind of hope somebody else is gonna lead me, because I'm not sure which way we're going. Pay attention to the enemy list so you can tell if they're aggroed to you. Red circle on the list means you're the target. Do I have the enemy list on my screen right now? Oh god, I accidentally clicked off my screen as I was asking you that. Scary. Oh, I guess like this list up here. I do be trying to keep them aggroed to me, because I know it's important. It's left of your skills. All right, well, where are we going now, guys? Oh, those, okay. So the circle is good. Oh, but when it's blue, that means they're not aggroed to me. Okay, and that we don't like. We want them aggroed. Pay attention to me, enemies. I'm the one you want. Thank you for pointing that out. I like never look at that list. Oh, did I die? River Cookie had to res me. Hi, Mac. Welcome in. I'm in the middle of doing a scary thing in a dungeon. I feel like we're missing someone. No, we're all here. I was like, is someone not here? Fun indeed. It's been going mostly well. How's it been going for you? Sorry, I can't read the most when I'm doing this, but I'm happy to see you. Happy Wednesday. Okay. Yippee! Ask your tank friend. Let me call him up. Sometimes it's tank's fault when they die. Usually it's a healer error. Definitely not a big deal either way. Okay, cool. Happy to know. It's freaking Wednesday, my dudes. You bet. I don't blame him. I know it's tough. But trying to do what I can to stay alive. Okay, cool. Oh, see, we got a little cutesy little wall of fire over here. and big fight. And big fight! Yes, okay. I'm doing the thing that, like, turns them towards me back here. We like that. Arctic, do you mostly play healer? I don't know if I know what role you usually play. Oh, he's a little too far from me. Hey, hey, hey. I'm here. He threw me up for a second. Ow, how rude. Twice. Whoa. I don't like to see that. That's a little concerning. I feel like I need to make sure I walk away from those. At least he's following me, that's good. Ah! Okay, it got me that time. It's fine, everything's fine. Oh, hey, come back here, come back here. Hey. Koshe is his name. Koshe, today you die. But I got Typhoon. Ah! Tough to avoid. I'm glad to see it's happening to my fellow players. My party members, not just me. Kind of chaotic. Okay, this should do it. Nice, okay. Bing, bang, bong, as they say. Oh, there's a treasure coffer. I always feel bad when like some of my comrades don't care about the treasure, but I care, I want it. I gotta get it. Eye patch. Oh, give me the eye patch. Please and thank you. Mom's birthday tomorrow. Oh my god, happy early birthday to your mom. Happy early freaking birthday. Curious if you guys are doing anything special. Okay, nice. Oh, some guys hopped in. Hey, get back here. I like all the sound effects. Ooh, I think I got something. Nice. Arctic, I've heard from Riri as well that happens sometimes, and that sounds rough when the tank never activates their stance. I'm like, girl, how do you forget to do that? Kind of important. My jaw is tight. I'm locked in. I feel tense. Okay. This dungeon honestly reminds me of the other dungeon, the previous dungeon that we did. Because it was also in like kind of a spooky old castle type place. Similar vibe. Oh, gotta use this. Nice. All the locked-in vibes, literally. Call them out at the beginning of the dungeon. That seems like the move. Okay. Maybe this is the boss fight. Oh, story moment. I'm excited. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Oh! Hi, Archer. Welcome. It is nice to see you. the dragon is not our concern. We've come for the airship. And only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. B, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Sure. Something like that. That settles it. Shall we go, Sid? As you command. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. I'm currently doing the Stone Vigil for the first time, so I'm locked in. Things are happening. Time for me to fight a dragon, apparently. They just left me to babysit it. Sure, nothing will happen. No, oh, this guy. Oh, of course he shows up now. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Oh. Womb. I say, and you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not jealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming, of course, that you live that long. He says, wakey, wakey, draggy, waggy. Oh no! Character's so cute, thank you, Reese! Reese, do you play this game? Have you played this game? Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all! Ah, Brea, he's here! To be evil! We haven't, like, really faced him, Sid. Yeah, he's here. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. I'm scared, oh no! Thank you to my party members for waiting for me. Played a few times, but never got too far. That's fair. This game is long. This game is long. I decided to lock in on it and commit. But that takes serious commitment. Twas a big choice that I made. But for me, it's mostly that I know a lot of people that like it. So I wanted to play it so I could talk to them about it. Seems like the big thing I need to do is not be in its big frosty attack. But it seems like I get pretty ample warning of where that's going to be placed. Yeah, so like I just need to not be over there. Soon I shall be a dragon slayer, just you wait. Music is very triumphant. Bum, bum, bum. I bet it's gonna do its big attack one more time. Yep, here it is. There we go. Jorby! Riri was saying the same thing. That's so funny. Okay, icicle rain time. Uh-oh, I don't want to be in here. Okay, we safe. We safe. Oh, please. Also, hi, Jabone. Welcome. Yes, we be dungeoning. But it's been all right. It's been all right. It's been a scary time to tank, I'll be honest. Yes, yes, we both do know Amanda. She's very cool. And hi, Vi. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Sorry, I will catch up on chat now that I'm done with this business. Let's see if there's like another cutscene for me to watch. Sometimes there is. You can now accept the next job quest, I believe. Okay. Time for me to greet him. Got both. Let's go. Let me get out of here. Leave this duty. I look so cute in the snow. Crystal! I just be finding these. These things just be around. Oh. This is pretty serious. I've got 4, 5. Just one more and then what? And then what? Looks minty. Should set up my yard to be a bird garden. Yes. That sounds freaking awesome. B, are you all right? Speak to me. Okay, we're coming out of it, but that does mean I can catch up on chat. And thank you, Mur. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think I was doing all right. It's hard for me to know. Leviathan, whenever I get this dungeon with a sprout, I'm like, damn, how long is this cutscene? Then I remember they're stuck in there with La Habrea running his mouth, and I go to the fridge for a drink during my wait. That's so funny. And Reese, I wish I could stick with MMOs more because I've tried multiple. I love making characters in this game. This is a great, if you ever do decide to play this game, it's a great one to stream because the community is super nice and helpful and welcoming. So I genuinely couldn't recommend it more. And Reread Tank Friendo says, 1, always have tank stance on. Yes. 2, make sure to use arm's length because it does a lot more MIT than people think. 3, have fun being the center of attention. It's pretty fun. When you get the 6th crystal, get a free sub sandwich. Oh, I can't wait. That's exactly what I was hoping to hear. Hey, Alfie. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. Oh my god, he cares about me. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I've quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Let us. Or enjoy the ego boost. Will do. I could go for some fruit gummies right now. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Fine by me. Well, I dare say there will be no more unpleasant. It will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Sounds good. Ooh. Airship turn on. Speaking of crystals, I want to try that Japanese candy that looks like crystals. They look satisfying to bite into. Yes. I believe it. I feel like there's so many appealing looking Japanese candies. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Return memories! Oh, it's no use. Keep working on it, King. Let's go. One of these days, Sid, your brain is gonna triple in size. Don't even worry about it. I'm sure it will happen. Crystal jelly candy, it looks good. Oh, I wanna try. Airship moment! And now we're in Gridania! Oh my god, I freaking missed this place. It was really cool being in a new area and being in the snow, but like, ugh, this is home! This is freaking home. I'm happy to be back. Better than ever. Let's talk to Alfie. Ah, I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt provided quite the adventure. Gritty! Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Something like that. Something like that. Let's see what Sid's got to say. Into the eye of the storm. Sid appears to be deep in thought. I bet. Gridania! Noviel, where are you in this game? Have we talked about it? I feel like we haven't. Are you caught up and just enjoying the ride? His glove makes me think of Spider-Man's suit. Like the pattern on it. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. How did you do Gridania on 14? Also, Duchess, thank you for the 5-stream streak! I appreciate you so much! Me, I should go do things. Also me, I don't want to leave my bed. Fair. Valid. At least it's still morning for you, yeah? I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Quit at the right. You quit at the end of 22. You were caught up, so you'd be one expansion behind. You think that makes sense? That makes sense. And now you're waiting for employment to potentially get back into it. Good plan. Good plan. I'm excited for the new expansion to come out, though I've heard that it's a tough time to be a free-to-play player. It's a tough time to be any kind of player when a new expansion comes out. Dawn Trail, right, is the one that I guess you would need to get caught up on. Of course, it would be rank folly to see one moment more than we require. Prostrate, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, must needs be soon. Though I'm no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? I can tell you when Dawn Trail came out, I could log in on the free trial. Okay, I'm glad you could. I heard it's been hard generally for free trial people that takes forever. You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. All right, we gotta get the ship in order. I was warned about it so much, and then you had no issue. That's so funny. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it! There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. Interesting. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Okay. I like to think B2E is just here like, I'm just the brawn. I don't know anything about ships. Though mayhap not to you, B. And Alfie agrees. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether, comprising Garuda's barrier, into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But are we getting ahead of ourselves? All of this rests upon your ability to procure a crystal with the necessary proprieties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? Oh, another side quest, perhaps! And Rocker Lodge was uniquely messy because of the pandemic. Everyone was at home anyway, so the queues sometimes hit 5 digits. Wow! That is wild. Dawn Trail launch was not as chaotic as Endwalker. To be frank, I think having Dynamis as a new DC... I didn't know it was new. I just know that people don't use it as much. It was like not recommended to me when I was picking my server. Not a single thought in that cat's head! Yeah, B2E head empty. Mother, what type of cat personality does we have? Orange? Void? Ragdoll? I would think B2E. She would be giving Ragdoll. Ragdoll cat for sure. Very empty-headed. Not too chaotic. Just going with the flow. Being flopped around. No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertine, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at my church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of those conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. B, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Of course, it's me! Nova, you have an orange boy. He's so happy all the time because there's nothing in that head of his. I love an orange cat. They're so funny. I'm convinced Dynamis has just as many players as other servers by now, but they all visit either DC to raid, Primal DC to shop, and Crystal to RP or hang out. I see. I would believe you. They just go visit. And I was told when I first started that visiting other servers was like pretty annoying, but it's not bad as long as you're in the same region. Then it's annoying if you're not. Well, now view every ragdoll vid on my video on my YouTube SV. Yep, that's a ragdoll kitty right there. She's just there to look cute. Yes, please bless me with a void pic. I want to see. I love to see a black cat. All right, off to Camp Drybone to do some research. Time to look into some things, some business. But I'm sure this quest will go places, as they often do. Oh, not me. I'm trying to run. I would like to see if I've got any better gear. Oh, I love the music. Oh, I've got a few things. This is certainly a different look. But if it's stronger, it's stronger. Okay. Where? I don't like Camp Drybone. You know what? I like the music, but I find the navigation of this area kind of confusing. Hopefully the cross DC party finder normalizes it a bit and Dynamis players start being able to get queues without visiting elsewhere. Yeah. My home is Sargantus, the oldest server on the busiest DC. So I really hope the party finder changes convenience. Fewer people to visit. I see. You're like, they don't need to keep coming here. Why, yes, I am Professor Lambertine. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Oh, I'm unfortunately not a woman of science. Unfortunately, there's not one thought in my little brain. But you could tell me about it. Perfect timing, Riri. Perfect timing. I'll have to go take a looky-loo. I gotta see this void for myself. Oh, so cute. Almost didn't even see them laying there. Wish more people would come to Materia. I understand it's a ping and time zone issue, but played on Primal and people don't sleep there, so... Sealed with science. Oh, I'm about to see something I'll never forget. Oh my god, show me. So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It is even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there is another, a hermit, to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression. Yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, woman! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you've sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous material. Son has just fallen asleep after trying since 8 p.m. Oh my god. Maybe I can get him upstairs and he'll stay asleep so I can do deliveries. Good luck, Amethyst! I'm sorry it's taken forever. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasoko, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Shall do. Can do that. Off to Highbridge with us. Oh, Reaver Redeemed, show us Tate! Movie was so good! I'm so happy to hear it, Sugar. I'm glad you liked. I can't remember if you told us what you were seeing. I feel like you did though, but my brain is not remembering. Let me go get my cat. Let me go acquire him. I'm gonna turn on some music while I do. You might be evil now. I'm warning you about the potential evil that may be my cat. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, you saw Michael Jackson movie, right? I haven't seen any like ads about that movie, so I always forget it exists. But I'm glad you liked it. The real star of the stream, I know. Ugh, why am I even here? It's all about my cat. All right, one moment. Grandpa was at the Jackson 5 farewell tour. Wow. Oh, so it must have been extra special to see it with him. I hope your grandpa had a great birthday. Here he is. He's still pretty unhappy. Are you so mad, Tate? He says, I'm not hanging out with you guys. He says, no way. But you got to see his cute little face for a moment. He does need treats. I should give, his dinner time is in like 30 minutes. So really he needs fed. I'm sure he's thinking about that too. But unfortunately, I think that's all for us tonight. I think I need to go find somebody to raid